Good morning, students. Standard 9 Mathematics, Unit 5 Coordinate Geometry. In the last session, we had learnt about distance between 2 points and midpoint of 2 points. We have solved the problems using the formulas distance formula and midpoint formula. Distance formula is distance between 2 points a x1, y1 and b x2, y2 is square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Midpoint formula. Coordinates of the midpoint of 2 points a x1, y1 and b x2, y2 is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Also, the centroid formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Now, we are going to solve the problems in exercise 5.5. Exercise 5.5 is given in page number 212 in your book. Exercise 5.5, second sum. If the centroid of a triangle is at 4, minus 2 and 2 of its vertices are 3, minus 2 and 5, 2, then find the third vertex of the triangle. In the last session, we had learnt about the formula centroid. What is the formula for to find the centroid of the triangle? Solution. What is the formula for to find the centroid? Centroid is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the formula for the centroid. Here in the problem, they are given the centroid of a triangle. The centroid of the triangle is 4, minus 2. So here they are given the centroid. Given centroid is equal to what? 4, minus 2. They are given the centroid and the two of the vertices are the vertices of the triangle. Two of the vertices of the triangle are the two vertices are given. The two vertices are, what are the two vertices? 3, minus 2 and 5, 2. 3, minus 2 and 5, 2 are the two vertices of the triangle. So, we have to find the third vertex of the triangle. So, as we know, this is the triangle ABC. The triangle has three vertices A, B, C. In the problem, they are given the two vertices of the triangle. The two vertices of the triangle they are given. We have to find the third vertex of the triangle. Third coordinates of the vertices. We have to find the third vertex of the triangle. Now, coming to the formula centroid is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So, in the problem, they are given the centroid is equal to what? Centroid is equal to 4, minus 2. So, we have to substitute in the place of centroid 4, minus 2, which is equal to, here the two vertices are, take this point as x1, y1 and take this point as x2, y2 and let us take the third vertex as x, y. Let us take the third vertex x, y. The third vertex is x, y. So, take this coordinates as x3, y3. So the vertices are x1, y1. This is the point x1, y1 and this is the point x2, y2. We do not know the third point, third vertex. We do not know the third vertex because that is the question. Find the third vertex of the triangle. So take the point x comma y is the third vertex of the triangle. So this one as x3 comma y3. Take this coordinates as x3, y3. Now we have to substitute the values of x1, x2, x3 in this formula. So given centroid is 4 comma minus 2, we have already substituted, which is equal to the value of x1 is 3 plus x2. What is the value of x2? 5 and then plus again plus what is x3? x3 is x divided by 3 comma next is y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So what is the value of y1? y1 is minus 2 plus y2. y2 is 2 again plus y3. y3 is nothing but y divided by 3. Now 4 comma minus 2 is equal to here 3 plus 5. Adding these two numbers 3 and 5 we will get 8. 8 plus x divided by 3 comma here minus 2 plus 2. Adding these two numbers we will get 0. Minus 2 plus 2 will get cancelled or minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Adding these two numbers we will get 0. 0 plus y is y divided by 3. Now we have to equate the coordinates. Equating the coordinates. By equating the coordinates we will get the values of x and y. So equating the first coordinate with the first coordinate. We have to equate the first coordinate with the first coordinate. So what is the first coordinate here? 4. 4 is equal to, here what is the first coordinate? 8 plus x divided by 3. Now take this 3 to the left hand side. 3 into 4 is equal to 8 plus x. 3 4s are 12 is equal to 8 plus x, or otherwise x plus 8 is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 minus 8. X is equal to 12 minus 8 is 4. Next, we have to equate the y coordinate. Equate the other coordinate. Y coordinate with the y coordinate. Equating the other coordinate, we will get minus 2 is equal to, here the second coordinate is y divided by 3. So, minus 2 into 3 is equal to y. So, we get the value as minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Y is equal to minus 6. So, the value of x is 4 and the value of y is minus 6. In the question, they are asking find the third vertex of the triangle. So, we have taken the third vertex as x comma y. So, therefore, the third vertex of the triangle is equal to the third vertex x comma y is equal to, what is the value of x? The third vertex is equal to, what is the value of x? X is 4 and what is the value of y? Y is minus 6. This is the third vertex of the triangle. So, second problem, they are asking to find if the centroid of a triangle is at 4 comma minus 2. They are given the centroid. Centroid is 4 comma minus 2 and two of its vertices are 3 comma minus 2 and 5 comma 2. And then find the third vertex of the triangle. So they are given the centroid and they are given the two vertex. So we have to find the third vertex of the triangle. Third vertex is 4 comma minus 6. Exercise 5.5, third sum. Find the length of the median through A of a triangle whose vertices are A minus 1 comma 3, B 1 comma minus 1 and C 5 comma 1. Here, adhere the triangle ABC. Here the vertices A is what? The coordinates of A are minus 1, 3 and the coordinates of B are 1, minus 1 and the coordinates of C are 5, 1. Now we have to find the length of median through A. So the length of the median, this is the median AD. AD is the median here. Solution. Median is AD. Median is AD here. We have to find the length of this median. For to find the length of the median, first we have to find the coordinates of D. So we don't know the coordinates of D. First we have to find the coordinates of D. How to find the coordinate of D? It is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. So first we have to find the midpoint of BC. So the coordinates of D, x, y is equal to midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC. So first we have to find the, using the midpoint formula, we have to find the midpoint of BC. So what is the formula for to find the midpoint? What is the midpoint formula? Midpoint formula is equal to, so the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Now take this coordinates, B coordinates as x1, y1 and take that C coordinates as x2, y2. Okay. Now we have finding the coordinates, midpoint of BC, that is the D coordinates. So the D coordinate x, y is equal to, so what is the value of x1? x1 is nothing but 1 and plus what is x2? x2 is 5. So 1 plus 5 divided by 2, comma, what is y1? The value of y1 is minus 1 plus y2. What is y2? y2 is plus 1 divided by 2. Now D of x, y is equal to 1 plus 5 is 6 divided by 2 and minus 1 plus 1 is 0 divided by 2. Therefore, the coordinates of D is equal to 6 by 2 is what? 3, comma 0 by anything? 0. So now we found the coordinates of D as 3, 0. This point is 3, 0. But in the question they are asking to find the length of the median. So AD is the median. We have to find the length of the median AD. So we have to find the length of median AD. So for to find the length, we have to find the distance between the points A and D. We have to find the distance between these 2 points. Okay. So the coordinates of A are, what are the coordinates of A? Minus 1, 3 as given in the sum. And the coordinates of D are, what are the coordinates of D? 3, 0. So now we have to find the distance between the point A and D. So take this coordinates as x1, y1 and take this D coordinates as x2, y2. Now we have to find the distance between the points A and D. The length of the median AD means we have to find the distance between these 2 points. So you know the formula for to find the distance. What is the distance formula? Distance is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is the formula for to find the distance. So which is equal to square root of x2. What is x2? x2 is 3 minus what is x1? x1 is minus 1 the whole square plus y2 is what? y2 is 0 minus y1 is 3 the whole square, which is equal to square root of 3 plus 1 minus into minus plus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 3 the whole square is minus 3 the whole square, which is equal to square root of 3 plus 1 is what? 4 square plus minus 3 the whole square, which is equal to 4 square is 4 into 4 16 plus minus 3 the whole square is 3 into 3 9 minus into minus will become plus. Square root of 16 plus 9 is 25. So square root of 25 is what? 5 units. So the length of the median is equal to length of the median AD is equal to 5 units. This is the answer for the third sum. Exercise 5.5, fourth sum. The vertices of a triangle are 1, 2, h, minus 3 and minus 4, k. If the centroid of the triangle is at the point 5, minus 1, then find the value of h root of h plus k the whole square plus h plus 3k the whole square. Here given the vertices of the triangle. The three vertices of the triangle are given. So let the vertices of the triangle is, take that vertices as A, B, C. So the first coordinate as A and take the second coordinate as B, h, minus 3 and take the third coordinate as C, minus 4, C. Okay, take these three coordinates as A, B and C, and also they are given the centroid of the triangle. They are given the centroid of the triangle is 5, minus 1. So given, what is given? Centroid. So centroid is equal to 5, minus 1. Centroid of the triangle is given. You know the formula for to find the centroid. What is the formula? Centroid formula. Centroid is equal to, the formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the formula for to find the centroid, isn't it? Now we have to substitute the values in this formula. So what is centroid? Centroid is nothing but 5, minus 1. Centroid is nothing but 5, minus 1, which is equal to, here take these coordinates of A as x1, y1 and take the coordinates of B as x2, y2 and take the coordinates of C are x3, y3. Now the centroid is 5, minus 1. Then we have to substitute the values of x1, x2, x3 in these places. So the value of x1 is 1 plus the value of x2 is what? H. Then the value of x3 is minus 4. So substitute that minus 4 here divided by 3, and then next we have y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So the value of y1 is 2 plus the value of y2 is minus 3 and then the value of y3 is k plus k divided by 3. Now we have substituted the values of x1, y1, x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3 in this formula. Now 5, minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 4. Subtracting these two numbers, 1 minus 4 will become minus 3 plus, write this variable as it is, minus 3 plus h divided by 3. Here we have 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 plus, write that variable k as it is, divided by 3. Now we have to find the value of the variable h and k. Okay, for that we have to equate the coordinates. Equating the coordinates. Equating the coordinates on the both sides. Equating the coordinates. So first we have to equate the x coordinate with the x coordinate and y coordinate with the y coordinate. So equating the first coordinate, that is x coordinate, we get 5 is equal to minus 3 plus h divided by 3. So cross multiplying these two numbers, we will get 5 into 3 is 15. So 15 is equal to minus 3 plus h. So 15 minus 3 will become plus 3 when it comes to the left hand side, which is equal to h. 18 is equal to h. So therefore the value of h is 18. We found the value of h. h is nothing but 18. Next we have to find the second coordinate, that means y coordinate. So minus 1 is equal to, here the second coordinate is minus 1 plus k divided by 3. Cross multiplying these two numbers, minus 3 is equal to minus 1 plus k. So minus 3, this minus 1 will become plus 1 when it's come to the left hand side, which is equal to k. So minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 is equal to k. Therefore we have k is equal to minus 2. So we found the value of h and value of k. Then in the problem they are asking to find the value of root of h plus k the whole square plus h plus 3k the whole square. So which is equal to, so we have to find the value of h plus k the whole square plus h plus 3k the square root of h plus k the whole square, h plus 3k the whole square is equal to square root of, what is h? h is 18 and plus the k value is minus 2. So plus into minus will become minus, minus 2 the whole square plus h. h, what is the h value? h is 18 again plus 3 into the k value is minus 2 the whole square. Now we have to solve this equation and find the value of this square root, which is equal to square root of 18 minus 2 is 16 the whole square plus 18 minus 3 2s are 6 the whole square, which is equal to square root of 16 16s are 16 the whole square is 16 into 16 is 256 plus 18 minus 6 is what? 12. 12 the whole square, which is equal to square root of 256 plus 12 square is 12 into 12 is 144 is equal to, adding these two numbers we will get 400. Square root of 400 is 20. So this is the answer for the fourth sum. Exercise 5.5, sixth sum. ABC is a triangle whose vertices are A 3, 4, B minus 2, minus 1 and C 5, 3. If G is the centroid and BDCG is a parallelogram, then find the coordinates of D. Now this is the triangle ABC. ABC. This is the triangle ABC and G is the centroid. They are given G is the centroid. This point is your centroid G. And also given BDCG is a parallelogram. So take this point as D. BDCG is a parallelogram. Then we find the coordinates of D. We have to find the coordinates of D. Once again, I'll read the question. ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. This is the given triangle ABC whose vertices are, the point A is 3, 4. This is the coordinate of A and the coordinates of B is minus 2 comma minus 1 and the coordinates of C is 5 comma 3. If G is the centroid and BDCG is a parallelogram, G is the centroid of the triangle and we have to draw this point D. So BDCG is a parallelogram. Then find the coordinates of D. We have to find the coordinates of D. Solution. In this problem, first we have to find the coordinates of G, centroid. First we have to find the centroid. G is the centroid, but the point is not given. Centroid is not given. So we have to find the coordinates of centroid in this place. So you know the formula for to find the centroid. So centroid G is equal to, what is the formula for to find the centroid? Centroid G is equal to, the formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the formula for to find the centroid. Now the vertices of ABC are, what are the vertices of ABC given? A is nothing but 3 comma 4 and B is nothing but minus 2 comma minus 1 and C is nothing but 5 comma 3. These are the coordinates of ABC given in the problem. So take that A coordinate as x1, y1 and take that B coordinates as x2, y2 and take this C coordinate as x3, y3. Now centroid G is equal to, we have to find the centroid G, the coordinates of G. So centroid G, the coordinates are, take that coordinates are x comma y, which is equal to, substitute the for values of x1, x2, x3 in this place. So the value of x1 is what? 3 plus the value of x2 is minus 2 plus the value of x3 is 5 divided by 3, comma, next is y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So the value of y1 is again 4 and the value of y2 is what? Minus 1 and the value of y3 is plus 3 divided by 3, which is equal to, now in this place these two numbers 3 and 5 are in the positive symbol. So you have to add these two numbers first. So the 3 plus 5 is what? 8 minus 2 divided by 3, comma, here 4 and 3 are in the same symbol. So add that numbers. 4 plus 3 is what? 7 minus 1 divided by 3. So which is equal to 8 minus 2 is what? 6. 6 divided by 3. 7 minus 1 is again 6 divided by 3. So 6 by 3 is what? 2. So again 6 by 3 is what? 2. So now we found the coordinates of centroid G. So the coordinates of centroid G x comma y is equal to, the point G is, what is the value? Here we have find it 2 comma 2. This is the coordinate of the centroid. Now we have to find the coordinates of D. In the problem they are asking to find the coordinates of D. We have to find the coordinates of D. For that, first we have to find that this is the diagonal of the parallelogram, isn't it? BDCG is the parallelogram they are given. Okay, BDCG is the parallelogram. So BC is the diagonal of the parallelogram and also DG is the diagonal of the another diagonal of the parallelogram. DG is the another diagonal of the parallelogram. Here the diagonals are intersecting at one point, isn't it? This is the midpoint. Midpoint of BC and midpoint of DG are equal. So in this parallelogram, the midpoint of BC and the midpoint of DG are equal. So using this concept only, we are going to identify the coordinates of D. Okay, so first we have to identify the midpoint of BC. Midpoint of BC. So what are the coordinates of B? The coordinates of B are given in the problem itself, -2, -1. And what are the coordinates of C? That also given in the problem itself, 5, 3. So take this point coordinates as x1, y1 and take this coordinates as x2, y2. Now midpoint formula, using the midpoint formula, we are going to find the midpoint. So midpoint of BC is equal to, what is the midpoint formula? You know already, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the midpoint formula. So midpoint is equal to, midpoint of BC is equal to what? X1 is, the value of x1 is -2 and plus the value of x2 is +5 divided by 2, y1. What is the value of y1? y1 is -1 plus the value of y2 is 3 divided by 2. Now subtracting -2 from 5, we will get 3 divided by 2, here 2 divided by 2. So 3 by 2, 2 by 2 is 1. 3 by 2, 2 by 2 is the midpoint of BC. Now we have to find the midpoint of DG, this diagonal. First we have found the diagonal BC, midpoint of the diagonal BC. Now we are going to find the midpoint of the another diagonal DG. So next we have to find the midpoint of DG. Now what are the coordinates of D? We have, what are the coordinates of D? D, we don't know the coordinates. So take that coordinates as x, y, and G is the centroid. What is the centroid? The centroid G is 2, 2. Now take this coordinates as x1, y1 and take this G coordinates as x2, y2. Now again you have to find the midpoint of DG. You know the formula for to find the midpoint. Midpoint is equal to what? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Therefore midpoint is equal to, so here what is the value of x1 here? x1 is nothing but x plus x2 is 2 divided by 2. Now I already told you the midpoint of BC and the midpoint of DG are equal because they are intersecting at the same point. So the midpoint of BC and the midpoint of the diagonal DG are equal. Here we found the midpoint of BC and as well as the midpoint of DG. These two are equal. So now midpoint of BC is equal to midpoint of what? DG. So these two midpoints are equal. That means 3 by 2, 1 is equals to x plus 2 divided by 2, y plus 2 divided by 2. Now we have to equating the coordinates. First we have to equate the x coordinate with x coordinate and then we have to equate the y coordinate with the y coordinate. Now equating the first coordinate, x coordinate, that is 3 by 2 is equal to, here the x coordinate is x plus 2 divided by 2. So cross multiply, 2 into 3 is 2 into 3 by 2 is equal to x plus 2. So here cancelling these two, we will get 3 is equal to x plus 2. So 3 minus 2 is equal to x Therefore, which implies the value of x is 3 minus 2 is what? 1. So, the value of x is 1 here. Next, we have to identify the y coordinate. Equating the second coordinate, we get 1 is equal to, the second coordinate here is y plus 2 divided by 2. So, cross multiplying this, 2 is equal to y plus 2. So, y is equal to 2 minus 2, which will get y is equal to 0. Therefore, we get the coordinates of D. Therefore, coordinates of D, x comma y is equal to, here the value of x is what? 1 and the y coordinate is 0. This is the answer for the sum. Students, these are the homework sums for you. Practice these sums in your notebook and submit it when school reopens. If you have any doubt in this, it will be clarified when school reopens or in the Google Meet. Practice the problems as many times as possible. It will help you in your examination.